What do you want when you grow up? Look up. My name is Steffo Shambo, and my passion in life is to transform people's lives. People come to me when they have hit a huge struggle in their love lives, when they feel like nothing is working anymore. One client of mine named Jake from New York, he came to me and said, I have never been dating a woman in my whole life. He was in his 40s, right? He was single and lonely. In the back of his mind, he didn't know what was causing these issues. But as we started to work together, in just a few weeks, we discovered that he had these limiting beliefs, that he feels like he's not worthy of love, that he will never find a woman that he loves, that he is destined to be alone forever. We uncovered these patterns and could make a huge shift. So from 10 years of single and lonely, in a few weeks, he went on numerous dates with amazing women and find the one. Another client named Austin from America, in a sexless marriage for years. They were on the brink of divorce because she didn't want to be intimate with him because she didn't feel that connection, that trust. So he was rejected for years. And just within days, she started to notice the difference. The trust started to build up again. And she initiated sex for the first time in years. And it was not just once. This was 4 to 5 times a week. And this is all due to looking at his patterns. The best way to approach these kind of exercises that we're going to do today is with an open heart, an open mind, and being transparent. If this person would really know you as a best friend, what would they know about you? What do you hope no one noticed about you during this workshop? It's not enough to just talk about these patterns. When the real shift happens, is when we can really feel where they are in our bodies. It's when we can see them literally with our mind's eye in front of us, and we can choose to go beyond them, choose something different. How are you feeling? Okay.
A bit nervous.
A bit nervous? All right. Where do you feel the nervousness?
Hot.
And can you hold space for that right now and just allow the nervousness to be there? So as you look out, are you willing to hold space for her and support her here and be with her today? Just raise your hand if you're... Awesome. So you have the support. I would like you to share whatever is holding you back of these patterns in your love life.
I have so much to give. I think the thing in my head would be I want something that I couldn't have.
Yes.
Because it's not like people are not nice to me.
Yeah. What is that? What do you want? What did you want when you grew up?
I didn't want anything when I grew up. I was like, everything was just...
But what is this? What is it that you want from these people?
Love.
What I'm trying to point out is the pattern of you not feel good enough or loved enough, right? How about this? Are you open for doing like a exercise with a group? Let's stand up and form a circle around her. Open up for this, open your eyes. Allow yourself to feel the energy coming. All that is energy, it's just energy. Let that be seen. You're doing well. Let that energy come. You just need to be released. Yeah, stay open to it. Look up. Yes, look up. Look at the people around you. Yeah, they're here for you. They support you. They love you as you are. You're enough as you are. You don't have to give all the time. You can love yourself too. Just look around. Just feel the love from everyone. Open your heart to receive it. This is your moment to receive it. Just open the heart. All the walls, all the tension that is not receiving this, just feel it now. We're here for you. We're one. We're a family. It's a human experience and we're here to learn. You're doing well. Awesome, everyone. So these are all patterns that are blocking us from really stepping into our true power and living the life who we want. So what we are working with here is being authentic to our true self. So why we are sabotaging relationships, love lives, sex lives, is because of something that is underneath all of this. Have you ever noticed that you're repeating similar patterns in your love life again and again? Anyone? You feel like maybe you're attracting the same kind of partner again and again? Like maybe you always end up in a toxic relationship with a narcissist, with a bad boy, a crazy girl, whatever it is, right? Or you wonder, why is passion always fading in my long-term relationships and the same arguments is appearing again and again? You know what I'm talking about. We all have this. It's universal. These are patterns, right? These are the patterns that you feel when you want to hold back and it's coming up, this anxiety inside of you. And it's almost like an invisible force. Like we don't know why it's keep happening. We want to change that. Consciously we think, oh, I want the perfect relationship, but it's not happening. There are a few main universal patterns that have been mapped out for thousands of years in the spiritual traditions. One of them is a love blindness. We don't see our partner for what it is. We have a mental movie inside of our head of the perfect relationship. It's almost like we have a checklist of the perfect partner, and then we go around shopping. We have this mental checklist of shoulds. My partner should always make me happy. My partner should clean the house. My partner should have sex with me when I want to have sex. All these shoulds, we're not seeing reality for what it is. And when we argue with reality, what happens? Suffering. It's like saying, it shouldn't be raining today if it's raining. We're arguing with nature itself, with the universe. So when we don't see our partner as they are and living in this mental checklist, we're always gonna suffer. So what we can do is bring it back to our true self. Who am I outside of these patterns? It's a faulty program running in the background of your mind and you don't even realize it. And we need to uncover what is this program to be able to have the love relationships that we want. And there's more. You know, they have attachment that creates codependency and anxiety. We have identifying with the ego mind that always wants to be right. Like, I'd rather be right than be intimate and close with you right now. We're not able to really find the true love and the sex life that we really want. What I call this is like an art of conscious love. Instead of arguing about who left the wet towel on the bedroom, you're actually looking at are you seeing reality as it is? Are you identifying with the ego, or are you identifying with your true self? So sure, we can get some comfort going to therapy and talking about the wet towel on the bed, but it's just superficial work. Sure, we can go and sit down and have an agreement on who should do what at home and divide the chores. But if you really can step back and see this pattern for what it is, it's not only shifting your love lives, but your entire perspective on the world. And this is where we get into true connection, emotional intimacy, and that leads to amazing sex life, because it's all built on trust and emotional connection. And this is where I see my clients, like I said before, going from a sexless marriage to having deep, intimate love life again and sexual connection beyond these barriers, where they can actually experience what we in Tantra call like a cosmic orgasm, where your partner's pleasure becomes your pleasure and vice versa, where the body outlines start to dissolve, and you start to melt and merge as one being, and you feel like, I don't know where my body ends and my partner body's begins. And this is like combusting into this building up of ecstatic bliss while making love. Some call it like a miniature of the universal lovemaking, Big Bang, Shiva Shakti, plus and minus. And that is amazing. But most people are not ready to do this work that I do, of actually looking at these patterns, because you did this exercise for 10 minutes and you might felt some uncomfortableness, right? Imagine doing this on all your patterns. It is daunting for most people. So they're not ready to have the sex life they want, because they think I should only focus on technique, a new bedroom position, or read the Kama Sutra, right? But this goes way deeper. What's your name?
You can call me Mo.
Mo?
Mo, yeah.
Love it.
I think it's all the way from childhood.
You feel judged?
It's more of maybe heavy conditioning from childhood. And
What's the conditioning? What was the conditioning? You should not.
yeah, so I used to stutter, so I couldn't speak my truth. But now,
So people said you were not able. You should not speak your truth. You should not express yourself.
yeah, I couldn't express myself.
Who said that?
Family, society, at large.
How did that make you feel when you were stifled like that?
Stifled, just freezed up, Just like, this is not my people, maybe, or this is not my land. Like, fuck these people.
So you felt like an outcast.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
felt like you were not belonging. What's holding you back right now in your life? What is your patterns that is holding you back?
Maybe just to let go. Let go of it.
Okay. You want to try to let go for a moment? Are you up for that? Okay. I want you to try to scream as loud as you can so they can hear it over there top up.
Sure. Where, here?
Yeah, to the crowd. Just release. Release that. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Well done. That's great, man. But I think there's more in you.
Yeah.
That was a little bit high right here. This was nice. You tapped into your anger, right? Right, I can feel it, but it was very constrained up here in the throat. Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt
It's a little bit high pitched. See, can you find it like, try again.
it's hard.
What's coming up? What is that that's hard? It's right here. The hardness is just a pattern. Do you guys accept him if he screams, or you feel less of him if he screams loud? Do you accept him? Okay. Do you accept him less if he screams loud? Raise your hand. No one. You are accepted as you are here. You will not make a fool out of yourself. Can everyone scream? And then when all the group is screaming, you join in. 1, 2, scream! Go, 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 continue, continue. Yeah, continue, continue, continue. All the way down, all the way down. Nice, give him a round of applause. How are you feeling?
Relaxed.
You feel that's very relaxing. Could you sense some of that today? That you have a power down here
Sure.
that is restrained a little bit here.
It is
Yeah.
heavily restrained.
So you felt it now. So it's not just in your mind. Now it's a visceral embodied experience.
Sure.
So you know what it is. When this comes up, you know it's not you.
Yeah.
It's a pattern.
Sure.
This is good information for the future.
For sure.
We want you to speak your truth and be yourself. So now we worked on the mental patterns, they're stored in the mental body, right? We worked also to see them in front of us, so they're also in our body and in front of us so we can see them. There's another layer to this, all right? And the layer is armors in our physical body. What happens on an energetical level, on a mental level, you heard about the body-mind connection, right? The negative thoughts you have will eventually accumulate as sickness in the body.
My main intention was to be open and to be able to discover more about myself through interactions with others.
All of us are essentially going through the same things, and talking about it really helps to lighten the burden.
If you feel like you're going to fight, don't wait to check out what will happen later.
I felt a lot of supportive energy in this space.
This session, I've seen more of my pattern than most of my life. Like all these things going on in my head, like, what did I just think of that? So thank you. Somehow the energy just drove that. And I felt really touched. I cried a lot. And I think it's a session where I realized everyone really just wanted the same thing, but we express it in so many different ways because of egos or whatever. But we really only want the same thing, you know? So by being vulnerable, we will receive it actually.
During the workshop, my boyfriend teased me, and normally I would get annoyed for like 2 or 3 hours. Now I get connected to myself within 3 seconds, and I just start. That's actually fine. And then I be grounded back to my own space. That's not really a big deal, and I be connected to this nowness. Thank you very much, Steffo.
I didn't have expectation on what I should expect in this workshop, but I do feel so much good energy and so many people are opening up. It feels so emotional, but also I didn't want to show it because, you know, I just want to, I feel like I'm still not opening up yet, slowly, but I really feel like this is a good lesson for me.
Forever grateful to be part of this little community that we've all created in such a short amount of time. And a special thank you to your Steffo. You're a genius, an amazing man, super human. Thank you. Bless you.